Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve problem number 33 from LeetCode. Okay, so if you like my videos, please do share, subscribe, like and comments. Or if you have any doubt, then you can put it into the comment. I will reply you. Okay, so here I am going to solve problem number 33. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you. Here, after this, everything will be visible to you. Okay, actually, code in my GitHub. Okay, so this is my GitHub repo, github.com, and username is Dear Nidhi. Okay, and repo name is mastering hyphen DSA hyphen Python. Okay, so I have everything. So you can go or you can check. If you need code, then you can go and check here. Okay, I have folders, multiple folders inside this. I have multiple files for every topic. Okay, so you can go and check it out. Okay, so here I'm going to solve problem search in rotate sorted array. Okay, so this is the array for number 4567012. Okay, and target equals to 0. Okay, so what is the length of this this list? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so I have 7 and 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 numbers. Okay, so its length is 7. Okay, so here first index is the left. Okay, and what is the right? Right equals to length of this number minus 1. Okay, so we have 7 length of numbers. Okay, I'm going to subtract 1 in length of number, so I got 7 minus 1, that is 6. Okay, so initially we need to define left equals to 0 and right equals to 6. Okay, and we need to find out mid. So with the help of left plus right divided by 2, I got my mid. Okay, so here we need to take range from 0 to 6. Okay, I already defined that left equals to 0 and right equals to 6. Okay, so here in first step, this is 0. Again, I have left equals to 0 and right 6. Okay, I'm going to add both of these, 0 plus 6. Okay, 0 plus 6 divided by 2. I got 3 here. Okay, so I need to check here. At index 3, what we have? 7. You can check here at index 0, 4. At index 1, I have 5. At index 2, I have 6. At index 3, I have 7. Okay, so this is our 7. Then we need to check condition, that is 7 is equals to target is 0. No, this condition is fail. Now we can sort it left. Okay, so here we can check. Okay, we are going to use here left sorted. Okay, and target in left. Okay, so we will see here after writing some code. Okay, otherwise you can't understand. Okay, so here while left is less than right. Okay, I already said that this is the function name and this is the class. Okay, in multiple video I already explained lead code to use class solution, so that's why I'm going to use this class. Okay, and this is the function name. Okay, and here number, these are the numbers. Okay, and target, so here I need to pass numbers that should be in list and integer. List should be in integer and target should be in integer and output should be integer. Okay, so this is the function and these are the arguments, number and targets, or parameter you can say. Left equals to 0 and right equals to length of number minus 1. Okay, that is 6. I already said that length of number is 7. I'm going to subtract 1. Okay, so I got right here. While left is less than right. Okay, so we can check 0 is less than 6. Yes, this condition is true. Then what I need to do here? I need to calculate my mid. Okay, so mid equals to left plus right, RIGST, right. Okay, then I need to divide it by 2. I already explained here 0 plus 6. Okay, divided by 2, so I got 3 here. Okay, so in step 1, I am going to check if this number, if number NUMS, numbers of mid. Okay, so what I have at mid at index 3, I have 7. Okay, so this 7 is equals to target. Target is 0. No, this condition is false. Okay, because we don't have any number that here 7 is not equals to target. Okay, so if it is equal, then we need to return mid. But here, here you can see 7 is not equals to 0. Okay, so this condition will fail here. Now we can move here in step second. Okay, left half is sorted. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, if numbers, NUMS numbers, okay, and left is less than equals to numbers of mid. So what I have in left at index, sorry, number of left is equals to number of mid. So left equals to 0. So we here we can check at index 0 what we have 4. Okay, so this 4 is less than equals to 7. Here you can see number of left at index 0 what we have 4. So we can check here 4 is less than equals to number of mid. So what we have a mid 7. So 4 is less than 7. 4 is less than equals to 7. So this condition is true. Okay, so then if this condition is true, then I'm going to use one another condition. If numbers of left, okay, is less than is equals to target and is less than numbers of mid. Okay, so we are going to check this condition. Okay, number of left here, that is 4. Okay, and target is 0. 4 is less than equals to 0 is less than 7. So mid number is 7. So this condition is going to fail because 4 is not less than equals to 0. Okay, so this condition is going to fail. This condition is true, but this condition is going to fail. Okay, if both conditions are true, then I need to update our right. So right, if our condition will become true, then right will update with mid minus 1. Okay, but our this condition is true. Okay, but this condition is false, so we don't need to execute this code. Okay, then we need to move here. Okay, so here I need to write one else. Okay, here we are going to update left equals to mid plus 1. Okay, so here we don't need to check further. Okay, then this condition is false. Okay, then it will update the left. So left will become mid plus 1. Okay, here, so what I have in my mid is 3. So now mid plus 1 means 3 plus 1 4. I got 4 here. Okay, 4 here. Okay, and next line will be 4 and 6 because I increase my left, that is 4. Okay, so left equals to 4 and right equals to 6. Okay guys, so here after this again I'm going to check with 4 and 6. Okay, so here 4 is less than equals to right, this condition is true. Okay, then we need to calculate mid. So mid is 4 plus 6, that is divided by 2. So I got 5 here. Okay, so at index 5 what we have 1. Okay, then we need to check this 1 mid number. This 1 is equals to target, no. So this condition is also fail again because 1 is not equals to target is 0. Then we need to check this condition number of left. Okay, so what I have number of left, that is left sorted, that is 0 is less than 1. Okay, so at index 4 what we have 0. You can check here at index 4 I had 0. So 0 is less than equals to 1. Okay, this is the mid number 1. So this condition is true. 0 is less than equals to 1. Okay, now I am going to check this condition again. So number of left means 0 is less than equals to target is also 0. So 0 is less than equals to 0 and number of mid, that is 1. Okay, so this condition is true. Okay, so we need to update my right here. So right will become mid minus 1. So here, what we have in right? 6. Okay, so here I'm going to update my mid. So right equals to mid minus 1. So mid is 5. Okay, and right is 6. So mid minus 1 means 5 minus 1. Here I got 4. Okay, and left is still same. So our next end is 4 4. Okay, so this condition is true here. Okay, and we don't need to execute this. Okay, so here I'm going to check with 4 4 again. So here we need to check 4 is less than equals to 4. Yes, this condition is true. I'm going to calculate its mid. So 4 plus 4 divided by 2, I got 4. Okay, so at index 4, what we have? So you can see here I have 4. 0, 0, 0. At index 4, I have 0. Okay, so here 0. Okay, number of mid, that is 0. 0 is equals to target. Here this condition is true and return mid, because we got 0. Okay, in mid, so 0 is equals to 0, that is target, and it will return the g index, that is 4. Okay, so mid index is 4 and we find out our target. Okay, so we don't need to execute this condition. This also, what if you need, then you can check this condition also. If numbers of mid is less than target, is also less than equals to numbers, and here I need to write RIGT, right? Okay, so here I'm going to update my left, that is mid plus 1. Else right equals to mid minus 1. Okay guys, then if you need, okay, so if both condition, if these condition will fail, then you need to execute this condition. Okay, number of mid is less than target, and target is less than number of right. Okay guys, I hope you got it. Here I'm going to compare with left number is less than equals to target, that is less than to the mid. Okay, here I'm going to calculate for right half. Okay, so mid is less than target and target is less than equals to number. Okay, so here in this code we don't use this condition. Okay, because we find out our output by using these two. Okay, so if you need this, then you can also execute this. Okay, then I need to run our code, so I got 2. Okay, so I use different line of code here. Okay, so you can change numbers and target. Wait a minute, I'm going to check. Oh, I did mistake here. I need to write. Okay, so I got 4 at index 4. So 0 1 2 3 4. At index 4 I got our 0. Okay, so guys, so I did mistake here. I forget to put else here. Okay, so these are the conditions in while loop. Okay, first is if this condition, this first condition, and this is second condition. Okay, inside this I have two condition, if and else, and here this is the last else condition. Okay, so first of all you need to check this condition is true, then you need to execute this. Okay, if this condition is fail, then you need to execute this. Okay, if if these both conditions will become fail. Okay, if both are fail, then you need to execute this condition. Okay guys, and you got your output. Okay, so at index 4 I find out my target, that is 0.